Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Zooming to you from many different locations throughout the digital universe. This is Far Out Fiesta, episode 198, Bronze Rodeo, online manual. Woo! I am your host and humble narrator, oh so humble narrator, Richard. Please take a moment to give it up for our amazing cast: Juliana Briscoe.
Hi.
Rob Hudspeth. And Kristen Keith. Hey, before we do the show, I got a question. Are you a backseat driver? Do you consider yourself to be a backseat driver? Rob, are you a backseat driver?
No, I really don't think I am. Usually, if I'm fortunate enough not to drive, I'm usually doing something on my phone or reading, or I'm just completely oblivious to what's going on, and that's the way I want it.
Awesome. What about you, Kristen?
I'm usually oblivious too, except when my mom was alive, when she would drive, there were so many things I wanted to say out loud. Just rode the brake the whole time. But I was nice.
That's good. You should be. Jules?
I mean, am I supposed to be proud of this?
No, you know, there's no judgment here.
No judgment here. All of our three guests. Okay. No, I am a backseat driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get scared. I'm like, no, don't kill us, please.
Well, see, I'm more of a backseat cringer, but yeah, same for me. I'd rather not die in a car wreck. Thanks.
Yeah. That's too many times now. As always has been the case for Far Out Fiesta, we do mostly legal things for our sponsors.
And one of our biggest sponsors over the years is the fine folks at Bronze Rodeo.
These fine folks have enlisted Far Out Fiesta to conduct a portion of their new hire orientation online.
On tonight's regularly scheduled episode of Far Out Fiesta, new Bronze Rodeo employees will be logging in for training.
Bronze Rodeo new employees who do not make themselves available for this training are more likely to be required for some of the least pleasant Bronze Rodeo duties.
Activities like arranging the sheep hooves in a pentagram in support of Bronze Rodeo's great overlord.
You weren't supposed to mention Rico.
My bad.
Where am I supposed to find a virgin to appease him?
Comic book store?
Bronze Rodeo's new employees who do not make themselves available for this training will be responsible for activities like tickling the swamp pigeons into submission.
Tickling their feet and then cooking them still attached. That is so sucking horrible. Sorry, I knew this was going to be a tough one to get through.
Okay, well, I mean, skip the training if you want to wake up 10 times a night from swamp pigeon screaming nightmares.
I already have those. Will training help me?
Cooking them feet attached.
Cooking them feet attached is what you have to do to make swamp pigeon foot tempura. So, you think I like doing this?
Hey, Bronze Rodeo is paying for our trip to Tulsa for the podcast battles. Be cool. Bronze Rodeo new employees who do not make themselves available for this training will be responsible for activities like cleaning the Bronze Rodeo nuclear toilets.
Why do they call them nuclear toilets?
These are no ordinary bombs.
Yeah, I mean, turn a normal nose into a corked up stump in seconds upon entry to the bathroom. The toilet itself, man, that's a whole other thing.
Oh, the waste that goes into the Bronze Rodeo toilet is the poops of monsters' poops nightmares.
Poop smells so bad it makes a monster have nightmares about it?
Yes. Very scary monsters. It's a bad smell, people.
I wonder if their stink lasts 1 to 5 years, like nuke radiation.
If you're not a current employee of Bronze Rodeo, I would advise you to tune out now.
Otherwise, you run the risk of hearing highly confidential Bronze Rodeo internal information,
Which could throw our company into financial turmoil.
And the 3-headed sheep population will grow threefold.
3 sheep, 9 heads.
I mean, not all of the meat at Bronze Rodeo is from 3-headed sheep, though that is the official logo.
The Out Fiesta Training Professionals Incorporated. F.
Oh!
F.
TPI, I know, I skipped ahead. I was done with that.
Oh, what was your idea?
Our training goal is to make this training only slightly less entertaining than a regular show. Low bar, you dig?
Yeah, don't be expecting much.
We will disappoint you if you do.
We'll give everyone who isn't a Bronze Rodeo employee a moment to drop.
All right, perfect. Hey, we have the place to ourselves. New Bronze Rodeo employees, let's
Get started! About
Bronze Rodeo.
To be a Bronze Rodeo cohort.
Wait, they call them cohorts?
To be a Bronze Rodeo cohort, you need to understand the history of the Bronze Rodeo.
And values.
There will be no mention of the sources of their unusual meats.
Dude, you weren't even supposed to bring that up.
You mentioned Rico.
In
Oh, yeah.
1974, Amundus Grundy and Carl Wartz Knight conceived the idea that became the Bronze Rodeo.
Hi, I am Amundus Grundy. Let's enter the family steakhouse business, Warts.
You know, please call me Carl. The warts thing, I don't like it.
Let's enter the family steakhouse business.
Well, I mean, I think we should lay the groundwork to improve family dining in many states in your region.
The concept was simple. Never limit what you will serve as food.
The first Bronze Rodeo restaurant opened during some month in 1976 in some city in America.
Or Canada. Today, the Bronze Rodeo has almost 50,000 company and franchise restaurants operating in very many states.
And we continue to offer our inmates, which is what we call our guests, broad definition food at great value served by friendly felons in a restaurant.
Bronze Rodeo Smorgasbord, which is the real name of a restaurant, but who wants to pay for all those letters on signs? You know. Bronze Rodeo, over 50 kinds of feet, mouth-confusing hot and cold items to tempt our inmates.
As their brain accepts the possibilities of what they have just eaten. Was that penguin?
Our restaurant also features the dough bucket as its centerpiece, enticing our inmates with steaming hot feet rolls and other edible baked goods that are made right fresh in front of them.
Well, I mean, except, of course, for the Bronze Corral special rolls that require the strangling of a fresh chinchilla.
Ooh, those rolls are good.
Oh, they really are.
All of this combined with our dedication for providing conveyor belt inspired seating which smears together to define Bronze Rodeo mystique.
Now that you know a little bit about Bronze Rodeo, you will need to learn about your introductory period.
Introductory period. Okay, so your first 90 minutes of employment at Bronze Rodeo are considered an introductory period.
There are so many people who run screaming from training the second after they see what goes on in the kitchen.
Ah, so many eyes looking at me. Some dead, some alive, some in between. Ah.
The introductory period will be a time for you to get to know us and for us to get samples of your DNA.
Why would you need that?
For laters.
Your supervisor will work closely with you during this period, like uncomfortably closely, but barely legal.
The introductory period is a tryout time for both you as a coworker and Bronze Rodeo as an employer. The tryouts include a full cheer routine.
During this introductory period, Bronze Rodeo will metaphorically sniff your butt to decide if you are Bronze Rodeo people.
Please understand that completion of the introductory period does not guarantee employment for any specific period of time. Please also understand.
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
They put that in their training materials?
Okay, you're really going to have to stop being surprised by anything you find out about them if you're going to actually make it through this thing.
What's next?
What Bronze Rodeo expects from you.
This episode makes me feel dirty.
Tulsa, podcast battles.
Yeah, everything about this makes me sad and tired.
This online training offers insight into how you can positively perform to the best of your ability to not only meet, but to exceed Bronze Rodeo's expectations.
Come to work and not die?
Well, there's more to it than that.
We encourage you to seek out and take advantage of opportunities for personal development within the company.
Yeah, many of our former cohorts have opened up very successful mutant taxidermy shops.
Your first responsibility is to know your own duties and how to perform them efficiently and effectively with minimal bite or claw marks.
Additionally, you are expected to maintain a positive Bronze Rodeo attitude and to cooperate with management and your fellow cohorts.
The second you testify us in court, we put a hit on you. You did. You die, your family dies, don't do it.
And now, in addition to the quality of your interactions with our inmates as you pour buckets of food into their troughs, please be prepared to say things like, "How are your boar eye kebabs today?"
The way you interact with your cohorts and accept direction from your supervisors will determine how your career unfolds. Here's an example of a poor interaction with a cohort. Juliana and Richard will demonstrate.
Good morning. It's a great day to be alive.
I'm tying this plastic bag around your head and killing you.
Now let's review a more positive interaction.
Good morning. It's a great day to be alive.
Oh, it sure is. Hey, I like your hair. Please drop the charges against me.
Sure. Why take the guidance of my family and my therapist?
In turn, your performance and the performance of your restaurant can impact Bronze Rodeo's reputation for the service of strange, sometimes partially alive animals as food and the quality of the elevated rope